Hi everybody, it's me, Mr. Doublestein. Happy eDay to ya. Friends, today we're gonna be talking about harmony. I love harmony, and I think by the end of today's lesson, you will too. So do you know what harmony is? Well, harmony is when two or more pitches are played or sung at the same time. That's right, friends. So pitch is just like a note on a music staff. So anything that you hear on an instrument, that's a pitch. And if you take two or more of them and play them together, you get harmony. Will you try and say that definition with me? The harmony is when two or more pitches are played or sung at the same time. So right here I have my handy dandy music chart. And today we're going to be taking a look at the 7 pitches of a diatonic scale. Now, if you think about a piano, you have white notes and you have black notes. The white notes, there's 7 of them. Those are called the diatonic notes. There's 5 black notes. Those are called the pentatonic notes. You put them together, you've got 7 plus 5, which equals 12. That's right, 12 notes. See, 12 notes rule the world. There are only 12 notes. 7 of them are the white notes on a piano, 5 of them are the black notes on a piano. But any of those notes can be played on most instruments. Today, we're gonna just talk about the 7 notes, white notes on a piano, okay? They're also the 7 notes that can be found on Orff instruments. And those notes are A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. I call that the musical alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 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 A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 7 notes, right? Hey, check this out. G, F, E, D, C, B, A, 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 G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Whoa, I can go backwards. Can you? Ooh. You have to practice that later, kids. Okay, now, just because you have those 7 notes, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, doesn't mean you always have to start on the letter A. In fact, today we're gonna start on the letter C. So, in my chart, on the very bottom, I'm gonna write the letter C. Okay? Now, let's start the musical alphabet on C and then go forward. So you had A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Then what? Well, you'd repeat. C, D, E, F, G, then it would be you repeat A and B. So all we've done so far is we're talking about the musical alphabet, the first 7 letters of our normal alphabet, but we're starting on the note or the letter C. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Well, the cool thing about harmony is if you go with the 3rd letter and start there, playing them at the same time, you'll start to get harmonies. So for example, if we call this number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, our first note, C, our 3rd note would be E. So let's start the musical alphabet on E. Okay, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then go over again. A, B, C, D. Okay, so all I'm doing is the musical alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now you can do the same thing on the 5th note. So if we start, if this was number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if the 5th note was G, let's start there. G, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Start over again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Well, now you might be wondering, Mr. Doublestein, why in the world are you doing this? Well, as review, all we've done is we've taken the musical alphabet and started in different places. Okay? We started on C, and then we started on the third after that, which would be E, and then we went to the fifth, which would be G. Okay? And we just wrote it out in order. So we have a line starting on C, a line starting on E, and a line starting on G. What's so cool is that when you play those notes at the same time, you get some beautiful harmony, okay? In fact, I have 3 xylophones with me, and I want to show you what it sounds like when I play these pitches at the same time. We'll start with number 1, these 3 notes. Now, these 3 notes together make a chord. And in this case, we have a tonic chord. So I'm gonna call this tonic, okay? C, E, and G make a tonic chord. Would you like to hear how it sounds? Okay. Right here, I have 3 different xylophones. A soprano xylophone, an alto xylophone, and a bass xylophone. I'm gonna label each note, okay? And because our tonic chord we labeled as number 1 earlier, I'm gonna make sure that starting on the bottom of my chart, number 1 was C. So I'm gonna put a little post-it note on our first note, C. That's gonna be number 1. Now, the next part of our chart was the letter E. So, on my next instrument, I'm gonna put a number 1 on the note E. See? And on my third xylophone, I'm gonna put a number 1 on the note G, which were the same 3 notes in our tonic chord, C, E, and G. Now you guys probably didn't know this, but Mr. Doublestein's been playing xylophones for a long time. And I can actually play not just with 2 mallets, but I can play with 3. And today, I am going to be playing for you by rolling on those 3 notes in the tonic chord. And I want you to hear how beautiful it sounds. Are you ready? I got 2 mallets in this hand, I've got 1 mallet in this hand, and I'm gonna play the number 1, the 1 chord, the tonic chord, on all 3 instruments. Are you ready? Here it is. Wow, that's called harmony. See, by itself, each note wouldn't sound so pretty. Listen, here's just the C. Here's just an E. And here's just a G. It's not until you put all 3 together that you get that beautiful harmony. Beautiful! Isn't that neat? See guys, that's called a tonic chord. Okay, well, let's keep going on our chart because you know, each one of these is its own chord, and each one makes a beautiful sound. Now, after our tonic chord, our next one is called the supertonic. Yeah, the supertonic. And that'll be the second step on each instrument. So it'll be D, F, and A. Our third one is called the mediant. And that'll be our third set of pitches. Our fourth is called subdominant. Our fifth is called the dominant chord. Now, our sixth chord is called the submediant chord. And our seventh chord is called the leading tone. Back to our xylophones. If I were to start with the number 1, and if I were to add post-it notes on each of the remaining notes, for example, starting with our lowest, C, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then I repeat, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I would have the numbers 1 through 7. Now I can do the same thing on my next instrument, but this time, remember, I'm starting on the note E. So E would be number 1, F would be number 2, G would be number 3, A would be number 4, B is number 5, C is number 6, and D is number 7. And then on our highest instrument, on our soprano xylophone, I do the same thing, but I'm starting on the note G. So G is number 1, A is number 2, B is number 3, C is number 4, D is number 5, E is number 6, and F is number 7. So guys, basically what we've got here is we've got 3 different xylophones with notes corresponding to numbers. On our bass xylophone, the number 1 starts on C. On our alto xylophone, our number 1 starts on E. And on our soprano xylophone, our number 1 starts on G. Now again, if I put these together, what you're gonna get is beautiful harmony. So I'll grab my 3 mallets. I'll remind you what the number 1 sounds like. This is called the tonic chord. Now let's hear the 2 chord, the supertonic chord. The 3 chord is the mediant chord. The 4 chord is the subdominant. The 5 chord is the dominant. The 6 chord is the submediant chord. And the 7th is the leading tone, which always likes to resolve back to the tonic chord. Isn't that cool? Harmony is awesome. Now what's really neat is from there, you can start making chord progressions. A chord progression is where maybe you start with the 1 chord, the tonic chord, and then you skip to the 5 chord, the dominant chord. Maybe you jump on over to the mediant chord or to the leading tone. You jump around from different parts of your scale. Would you like to hear what that sounds like? Check this out. The 1, 4, 1, 5, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 2, 3, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 1. And there you have it, kids. Harmony. Remember, the harmony is when 2 or more pitches are played or sung at the same time. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Bye-bye.